Have you ever wondered what makes some people irresistible? Even to the point of attracting the attention of those who seem unattainable in this video, I will reveal two key things that if you apply them, will not only make you highlight, but they can even make the most unexpected people even hunted. Look at you more unexpected. Even hunted look at you. And no, it's not about cheap tricks or mental games. This is based on principles of Stoicism and millenary philosophy that has been used by great leaders and thinkers of history. In the next 6 to 7 minutes, you will learn how Stoicism can transform not only your way of relating to others, but also your life in general. I am going to teach you how to cultivate a strong mentality, an unstoppable presence, and an attitude that attracts people naturally without forced efforts. This is not magic. It is applied psychology and philosophy. So if you are ready to discover these two powerful principles and how to apply them in your day-to-day stay until the end, apply them in your day-to-day stay until the end. I assure you that after this video you will not see the relationships or yourself in the same way. Let's start Stoicism. A philosophy that dates back to ancient Greece and Rome is not only a tool to handle stress or adversities, but also a powerful guide to transform your presence and your impact on others. The first of these two things you should do is cultivate a mentality imperturbable. What does this mean? Simple, it is about developing an attitude that does not depend on external circumstances. Imagine a person who, regardless of what happens around him, always keeps calm, trust, and focus. This person does not deviate for criticism, does not despair for attention, and does not seek validation in others. Instead, it radiates a quiet security that it is irresistible. When you apply this principle of Stoicism, something interesting happens. The people begin to feel attracted to your energy because in a world full of insecurities and approval, needs someone who shows himself safe, effortlessly stands out. This does not mean be cold or distant, but to have emotional control that allows you to act from a place of authenticity and not of necessity. And this is where the surprise factor enters. Even people who seem unattainable, like someone committed, can feel intrigued by your ability to keep calm and emotional independence. But this is not all. Stoicism not only teaches you to be imperturbable, but also to focus on what that is under your control. This is key because many people waste time and energy worrying for things that cannot change, such as the opinions of others or situations out of reach outside your reach. When you focus on what you can control, your attitude, your actions and your thoughts begin to project an inner strength that is impossible to ignore. This combination of imperturbable mentality and approach in the controllable not only makes you more attractive, but also it becomes a person who inspires respect and admiration. And here's the detail that many do not see. When you stop chasing others and you become the best version of yourself, it is the others who begin to look for you. This is not a game, is the natural result of living with purpose and authenticity. The title, Even the Married Ones, will chase you in the context of Stoicism. It suggests a provocative idea that although it may seem exaggerated with the naked eye, it has a root deep in the philosophical principles of ancient Greece Stoicism, a philosophy that focuses on self-control, virtue, and serenity, seeks people to. They release the passions and irrational desires that govern everyday actions. The idea that even married can be attracted to someone who follows these principles lies in power of internal tranquility and emotional control that a Stoic cultivates in his life. What really attracts others is not only external behavior or appearances, but the peace and self-control that a person projects. Someone who follows the Stoicism is in constant search for your own emotional balance, which allows you to manage in a way admirable any situation that arises. This type of person, by showing great serenity, it is not dragged by the ups and downs of everyday life, but remains constant and in peace. This stability is attractive to many, since in a world full of uncertainty and chaos, internal peace becomes a desirable quality. The Stoic does not seek external validation, nor does it depend on opinion of others to feel complete. On the contrary, your approach is what you can control as your reactions to external stimuli and their own emotions. This emotional independence is a powerful feature that attracts those who seek security and authenticity. The image of a person who is not disturbed by the fluctuations of the daily life, which maintains a quiet composure, even in the middle of the storm, is something that generates admiration and respect, which can result in an attraction of people of different areas, even those in committed relationships. In addition, the Stoic practice virtue in its purest form: honesty, justice, temperance, and courage. They are the fundamental virtues of this philosophy. Who follows this way of life not only seeks improving your personal well-being, but also becomes a model for others. People who are witnessing this virtually balanced behavior tend to be attracted to wisdom and consistency of this type of life. In a way, the Stoic, by maintaining a straight life and without folds, may seem more attractive for its authenticity and approach firm towards life. We have reached the end of this tour of the power of Stoicism, and how a life full of serenity and self-control can make even those who are already committed. They are attracted to our way of being. Remember, what really captivates is not what we show the world, but the internal peace we cultivate throughout our lives. Yes, this message resonated with you. I invite you to leave a comment and share your reflection on what it means to live with a quiet philosophy. Do you dare to put these principles into practice? Write quiet philosophy if you felt inspired by this philosophy and you are ready to start transforming your life like this. See you in the next.